Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, where are we doing? We are doing that, okay. We need to go to the Dragon Bridge, which is all the way up here. There we go. I have, obviously been here before from the Dawnguard DLC. If you haven't been here yet, just go to... Well, if you haven't been here yet and you have the Hearthfire DLC, just go to your carriage that you can buy from your steward. And he has an option to take you here. It's pretty quick and easy. Anyway, enough of that.
Father, I'm worried.
We need to get something from in here first. He's probably going to teleport in here since he was talking while that was going on.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Alright.
Smart woman. Now.
And that took me all the way to Solitude, where I'm about to go into the dungeon so I can get my Blood of Woe back. Blade of Woe.
The Emperor's cousin killed. Right here in Solitude. I feel nothing but shame.
I should have paid off that bounty before I started again. Dungeons are over here.
The road to Whiterun's
I'm
not safe
telling
these
you,
days.
Ulfric's
Lots of
planning an
travelers
attack
just
on Whiterun.
disappear.
First I'm going to feed off
South of
some.
Dragon Bridge.
He'd be insane to try.
I'll find a trace.
He doesn't have an end.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
Keep your guard up.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like.
I know you're kind. Always sneaking about.
Jarl Balgruuf.
I don't think anyone can see me.
Balgruf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in the city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Okay, good.
Stay
Well,
sharp.
if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General,
There we go. There's the dungeon. We can start the Civil War quest if we want to, just by talking to Tullius in there. Or you can go and talk to Ulfric and join the Stormcloaks.
Citizen.
Guard. Where is the chest? Torture room. Lovely. Sit. Evidence. And it's a master lock, of course. Found the sweet spot. There we go. Lovely, thank you. And there's personal belongings. It's empty. And that's where we have to pick it through to get it on the other side. I'll worry about that later. Where am I going?
Don't suppose you can sharpen my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
I'm lost! Freaking Solitude dungeons. not used to controlling. I've been playing the Final Fantasy game, and it's just... Alright.
I'm telling you, Ulfric.
Okay, we're good. We no longer have a bounty on our head. Let's go.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
I could kill you in 2 hits. 1, probably, if I sneak up on you. Where's Jerry? Let's say it is. We have to steal something first before we actually continue with the quest and frame Morrow. There we go. Let's get the schedule of his. That tells us where he's going to be. Alright. Now we know where he's at, sort of. Where is he? Let's wait. You can travel pretty fast for someone, you know. Travel pretty fast in 1 day, or 1 hour. That would took me, you know, probably half the day just to get from Solitude to Windhelm on foot. Alright, come on. There we go. Where is he? Are you kidding me? You dick. Oh well, at least he's in one of the major holds. Hopefully he won't leave again. Okay. It's right there. Let's save real quickly. There are a lot of ways you can do this without getting caught. The best way is with a bow and arrow. And wait in an area where no one can see you, wait for him to come by, and then just shoot him in the face. Obviously, I can't do that. Well, I can, but I'm not going to. Besides, at this point, with the difficulty as it is and my archery as it is, I wouldn't be able to kill him. It would tickle, probably. There we are. No one's around to see it. Where is it? Incriminating letter. And we'll get this armor set later, so I don't have to worry about that. and no one's the wiser. That is probably the best way to kill him from a stealth assassination type of manner. I'm gonna quit fucking dual daggers later on. They're both gonna be the same blade. Daggers are really nice. That's why I used my first playthrough, by the way. Well, they're not as powerful as swords. They're faster, which means you can deal the amount of damage very quickly and actually be able to pull it off properly. How do I put it? Even though you can't hit hard, you hit fast. So, yeah. Hello.
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return. Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
What did that bloody clown do? So we got the token. Olivia's token, as you can see. Where is it? There it is. This will be crucial for the bonus video that I'm going to do on this set. So make sure you have it.
Just try to relax, Vizara. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Ah, thank you, dear. You are most kind. The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now. The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation. I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Alrighty then. She's a good
Bested
leader.
by a fool.
Actually worrying about her cohorts, I guess is a good word for them. Oh, never noticed that before. The 5 tenets of the Dark Brotherhood. Shame you can't read any of it. Anyway, we need to go to Cicero's room, which is all the way down here. What the hell is this? I'm assuming this is our little vampire's room. Death bells, probably. Alright. Only one journal? I remember there being multiples in here. Weird. Alright, let's see here. 30th of Thundisk, 4E200. I have written the letter so polite, so official, to Astrid and Skyrim. Sanctuary still stands, still operates, but how? No listener means no Black Sacrament. No Black Sacrament means no contracts. Our family can abandon the old ways and still survive, still kill, but it's that family that's still brotherhood. Whatever. Or something else, something new, something different, something wrong. Still, we must go. Tomorrow we set sail, float on a boat through the moat called the sea, her and me. Ugh. 22nd of the Evening Star, 4E 200. Fourth era 200. Okay. Sick of the rocking, tossing, rolling, throwing upon the gray waves. Man, it's hard to talk like this. At Marino Skyrim, of the good days, the old ways, there was another sanctuary once, a Dawnstar sanctuary, good, ancient, and strong, blessed by Sithis. Cicero will go there, no need for Astrid. The mother and I will settle, and she will speak to me, finally, and we will build the old ways anew together. 23rd of the Evening Star. The password is mine. I found it in a letter ancient as the sanctuary itself. The Black Door will ask, what is life's greatest illusion? I am to answer, innocence, my brother. Finally, a space, a place to call my own, a joker's retreat for the fool of hearts. 4th of the first seed. The sanctuary is home, as I had dared hope, cool and dark and lovely, my sanctuary from all. I know it's every corner, every hall, every shadowed nook and alcove. My sanctuary, the guardians know me, recognize me as keeper. They leave poor Cicero alone. The big ugly beast, a different story. He'd eat me if he could. But to bind me, grind me, he'd need to find me. And Cicero will make sure that does not happen, for I have the sanctuary. Yeah, I know you guys can read it just fine. I can't. Sanctuary from all. 13th of the first seed. Sanctuary is safety and salvation, but silence so silent. I give my love to the unholy mother. I give my laughter freely, but I do not hear her. Silence has returned. Now that I am laughter and no longer hear laughter, I once again hear the silence of the void. Reaches across space and time. Its silence is deafening once more. First of Rain's hand, mother and I must go. I am not the listener and never will be, but I am the keeper. I must serve my mother's will above my own. I must find her listener. I must teach Astrid the error of her ways, the beauty and necessity of the old ways. I have sent the letter to Astrid. We leave soon, but Cicero will keep his sanctuary as his sanctuary, a place of rest and ply. I don't know. My trade. Oh, rest and ply my trade. For I once more take up the blade and send some lucky souls to him when laughter strikes as fits my whim. He's nuts. Yeah, I know you guys can read it, but there's this weird glitch on my TV where I can't. It's really weird and annoying. I need to find a way to fix that. Astrid, I found where he is.
Have you found something? Good. Does it say where he may be headed? The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then, send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
Alrighty.
I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repaid me.
My favorite horse of the game. Unfortunately, you won't see me riding him very often. Her. Shadowmare is supposed to be a female from Oblivion, if memory serves. I can't really remember. I've never played Oblivion all the way through, so I just couldn't get into the gameplay of that game. But who cares? This is awesome regardless. Hello, Shadowmare. Use the dark horse. I will make it to where I don't have to ride her anymore. Basically just go get another horse, mount it, and kill it. But for now, we might as well use her. You'll rarely see me actually use a horse unless I'm over-encumbered. Shadowmare is actually a great horse to train on to get EXP for spells and weaponry. Her regeneration is so great that pretty much anything you cast on her will basically be restored almost instantaneously. Good girl. I love the Dark Brotherhood hand right on the side of her saddle. Okay. Hello.
Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband? She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites. Should have figured Astrid would send you. Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little Jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got. In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase. Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
Interestingly enough, this blood pool here is always going to be here, even before this quest line.
What is life's greatest illusion?
Innocence.
Welcome.
The second one was that trick where you saw that lady in half, or something like that. I love the little jokes of the black door when you're trying to open them. Some of the jokes kind of remind me of Monty Python, honestly. Whenever I read something like that, I always think of, what is the average airspeed of an, swallow or something along those lines. And over here, we have a special costume, the Jester's clothes.
Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come. Send the best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slice Cicero.
Anyway, the Cicero clothing, or not the Cicero clothing, the Jester clothing, is pretty much Cicero's clothing, just a little bit less powerful. Regardless, it's still good. You got Muffle, better prices, better one-hand damage, double damage on sneak attacks with one-handed, and higher stealth. Let's actually equip it so we can see what it looks like. Eh. Looks a little better without the hat. If you have the Summon Spectral Assassin, whatever it was called, let's see what it was called. Concentration. Powers. Yeah, Summon Spectral Assassin. Lucian Lawrence, something like that, will actually follow you until, as it says, he's defeated. Which means he is a permanent party member that joins you. And if you have him, he'll actually comment on going through here.
No! This isn't at all what Mother would want. That's madness!
Sprint. Oh.
Oh, I slay me.
Sorry, bad cough. Come on. Alright. Marksman lessons. Archery. Fire darkness. One-handed. Right here you'll find worn shrouded armor. This is for it's basically the same as the armor we have, just not enchanted. So you can enchant all of these and you'll get your own personal Dark Brotherhood outfit. Which is probably what I'll be doing. Because I love the Dark Brotherhood and stuff. Oh, there you go. There. Yeah, if you have a bow and arrow, just aim up and shoot down some of those pots. There we go.
You're still alive. System respects the listener's abilities, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
Whoa, where'd you come from? Bellows. Okay, up here, we open this. So we come down here later. Or we have a faster way getting out of here. Alright.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see.
This is a reference to something, I don't know.
Attack that harlot Astrid. Or what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and mocked? Surely the listener stands.
There we are. Alright, we made it through. That was pretty easy. Crouch. This is, I'm assuming, the resting place of leaders of the Dark Brotherhood.